Hey lovelies, just recording video 2 now in the series, the guilt series, which is 3 videos on how to ditch the guilt. And I hope you've seen video 1, but if you haven't, just a quick recap. It was basically saying how bad guilt is for us. It makes you feel crappy, and it can also skew your parenting skills and kind of just make you do things that you probably wouldn't do normally, and just basically it's not good for you, and there's no need to have it. There's really no need. It doesn't help. So we're on to video 2, and in this video I'd like to talk to you about why we feel guilty. Now basically, anytime we feel guilty, it's because our actions or our words or our thoughts are out of line with what we believe a good mum should do or be or have or say. So these are basically rules that we have, and a lot of them are rules that we've either inherited or picked up from our surroundings, our friends, our family. They could even be things that we've sort of osmosis through what we've watched on telly about how the perfect mum should be. So to give you some examples of things that could trigger this guilt, it could be talking to like mums at the schoolyard, or something you see and you sort of compare yourself to them and you think, oh no, they're doing this and I'm not, that makes me a bad mum. It could be something you read in the paper or magazine. It could be the mother-in-law. Or just things that you have in your mind that you think, oh, a good mum wouldn't do that. I can give you a couple of examples that I've had. I've got a good friend, Claire. She's very good at cooking, and I can remember going to her house, and she was in the kitchen. She had these little glass bowls with egg and flour and stuff in, and I was like, what are you doing? And she said, oh, I'm making fish fingers. So she had the fish and she was dipping it in the egg and the flour, and she said, it's ever so easy. And I was like, oh my goodness, I just buy mine. So that would have been a perfect trigger for me to go, oh, I'm a bad mum. The rule is you have to make your own food from scratch, and I've broken it, and so I'm not good a mum. But luckily, I've got ways of overcoming that trigger because I've written my own rules. Another example I can give you is when I went to pick up Finn from a friend of mine, Catherine. She's very musical, and as I walked in the door, they were all sat around the piano singing, and she was playing the piano. And I was like, wow, that is such an idyllic scene. And yeah, I could have easily gone into that whole, oh my goodness, I don't even practice recorder with mine. How bad am I? But I didn't, because I've got my own rules. So the good news is, if you have these rules about what a bad mum or a good mum should be, you can actually rewrite them to suit your strengths. So next time you feel a bit guilty, have a think, just be aware and say, what is my rule that I feel is being like violated there? What have I done, and what was the rule that I've broken by doing it? And when you identify the rule, then you can say to yourself, is this rule serving me? You know, is it helping me, or is it just setting me up to fail? And yeah, start rewriting those rules. So that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed that. Once again, if you haven't watched video 1, please do that. And also, if you visit my website, which is www.happyworkingmum.com, you can download a chapter from my book, which is all about getting rid of guilt. So hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye.